There were a few events that I think that kind of made the relationship between the Equinox and the administration little rough, a little bit on the rocks. Um, and I think that in the past year, it's really gotten tough, and it's just unfortunate to me because it's an important relationship for the journalism department to have, and it's an important relationship for administration to have. And I think the fact that it is where it is just unfortunate for both parties. So I guess I think the conflict between the Equinox and administration continues because I think in large part it's due to a lack of communication. I think that administration kind of gets an inaccurate idea of what our goal is as the student newspaper. Our goal is to report the facts, good or bad, whatever that is, we want to report the facts. And I think that administration sometimes has the idea that maybe we're out here to report the wrongdoings of the college and make the college look bad. And in years past, there have been some things that have come along that have made the college look bad, and that's unfortunate. But like I said, our job is to report the facts. So if that means we have to report those bad events that might make the college look bad, that's what we're going to have to do.
So you're asking me about when the misunderstanding among some of the faculty and staff has occurred. I think that it has existed for a while, and that this is an opportunity to develop some guidelines or a policy that will help facilitate uh, the connections between our student journalists and our faculty and staff. And so that is really where we're going, is developing a process that's going to benefit everybody.
We've always had trouble kind of getting in communication with like our president, or now we have a lot of run-ins with the director of public relations, Kelly Ricarte. So there's always just like bullets to be dodged, and it's really difficult when you're just trying to get a comment on literally any sort of story, whether it's bad for the school or not. And you're trying to report to these students and be fair, but at the same time, they're not being there when you need them. So it's a really difficult situation.
Well, I think that there has been, over the years, at least in the last, I think Dr. Meyer referenced the last 16 to 18 months, the feeling that that journalism students need to have more access to certain people on campus, um, to develop their own interviewing and writing skills and journalism skills, which I think is really important to our student body. And everyone around the table absolutely agrees that that is a priority. So I think that we wanted to come together and find a way to work together that benefits the students. And that was really the main reason why we were all together.
Freedom of the press and freedom of speech is just so important, especially when you're in a situation where the government could be corrupt, even on a campus level. Like if your administration isn't, being just to the rest of the students, having the press there to be able to report on what's actually happening, what's going on in the world and on campus and wherever you are, is a huge, huge importance to not only the community, but to, for maybe the administration or the government or whoever to realize, well, maybe we're doing something wrong and maybe we need to have these voices be heard.